On May 12th, news surfaced online that Professor Hamo's contract at Hot 96 had been terminated owing to his recent online drama with his baby mama and fellow comedian Jemutai. However, as many had noticed, Churchill comedian Professor Hamo had not been to work in the few weeks when his drama was unfolding. A worker at Royal Media Services who worked close with Hamo reached out to controversial blogger Edgar Obare, disclosing the real reason why Hamo no longer works at Hot 96. And I can tell you this, according to the RMS worker, Professor Hamo was never fired and in fact left the job himself in the end of March 2021. Before we continue with this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification button, and I'll keep you updated with the latest celeb gossip. So, the RMS employee who remains unnamed disclosed that Hamo left Hot 96 after being involved in an altercation with his co-worker and co-host Jeff Koinange. The two have been hosting Hot 96 breakfast show together ever since Professor Hamo joined the station in September 2018. The disagreement between the co-workers happened as March came to an end, and Professor Hamo apparently went to his bosses and complained about the issue. Sadly, Hot 96 did nothing to remedy the situation, and it was reported that when Hamo noticed nothing was being done, he chose not to report to work anymore. He even refused to pick his boss's calls and co-workers' calls. All this happened before Hamo's child neglect accusation. A Twitter user going by the name Lord Abraham Mutai stated that Hot 96 were yet to fire Hamo and hoped he would go back to work. The Royal Media employee leaking the issue went on to reveal that Professor Hamo was always intimidated by Jeff Koinange and lived under his shadow. Check out the messages he sent blogger Edgar Obare. They read, "No, he wasn't fired because of that story. He just stopped showing up for his breakfast show and another show he was doing called The Rush. He refused to even take his boss's calls. Then after some days, the jemutai story ikatokea. Yani shetani akiamua kukumaliza, anakamhadi na familia yake." Hamo was poached by MediaMax for Milele Breakfast last year August. He took the gig because they offered more, but he didn't tell his bosses at Royal Media. This guy signed hardy contract MediaMax. When Royal Media found out, they convinced him to stay, and he started the show called The Rush. That show wasn't well executed and it didn't blow up, so it died off. Now on Hot 96, he was having issue with Jeff Koinange. For forever he felt intimidated. And you see, Jeff Koinange loves kisses. If you can't kiss us, then you will be miserable. So end March they had a fallout. Hamo talked to the boss. They did nothing. He did exactly what Jalango did when leaving the same show. He didn't show up. It was irresponsible, yes, but RMS and its elite can be a B. Hamo tweeted Jana and tagged Jeff and Clyde on Hot. He was being petty. Whoever licked him leaving Jana wanted to justify his leaving Royal Media. Yeah, that's what the Royal Media worker said, and as you can see, the anonymous employee alleges that Hot 96 turns a blind eye to issues among employees, forcing them to quit their jobs. The news on Professor Hamo getting fired was announced a day after DNA results were released, confirming that Hamo is the biological father of Jemutai's children, Jeremy and Kaylee, born in 2016 and 2019 respectively. Hamo demanded for the DNA test to be conducted after his baby mama Jemutai exposed him for abandoning their children since August 2020 and failing to provide for any of their needs. Jemutai had gone broke since there are no more Churchill shows and was looking for a means to provide for her children. She had opted to sell her Facebook account with over 870,000 followers for around 1.7 million shillings before netizens warned her against it. Bonfire Adventures Sarah Kabu went on her Instagram and advised Jemutai to get proper guidance as she could get much more money from the account. She further asked Jemutai to stop focusing on getting her baby daddy back and instead concentrate on providing for her two children. Thank you for watching Celebrity News. Please like and comment on the video and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. Till next time.